Hello and welcome to What's Map for Cities Skylines, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. There are thousands of items on the workshop now, so finding the right one for your next city build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review some using our 5-star rating and the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture out to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. BonBon here, how you doing? Right, it's Saturday, which means it's the weekend and you can relax, because BonBon's got ya. Yeah, I'm going to look after you today, you poor soul. It comes to something when BonBon's looking after you, but I do have all of your City Skylines needs. First of all, we'll be jetting off to Australia today, unless of course you already live in Australia, in which case put the barbie on and a couple of tinnies in the fridge, thanks, because we're coming to see ya. Oh yeah, just a few hundred of us, maybe even 1,000 if you're lucky. So yes, that's going to happen. Then we've got the quirky asset of the week, and then tomorrow we have got the Steam Weekly Chart Show. Don't miss that. We're looking at the top 20 items on the Steam Workshop this week, and of course my Let's Play. My asset review Let's Play, it's Asset World, and that'll be lunchtime tomorrow UK time. Right, if you're excited by all of that, show your appreciation by getting your finger on that like button. Thank you very much. That's right, clicking like really does help the channel to grow, and I appreciate every last one of you who does so. Right, okay, on with today's map. Finally. It's Ayers Uluru by StenoGaming. Ayers, of course, is the anglicised term, and Uluru is the local Aboriginal name. I'm guessing it's the Aboriginal name. There's your start square. A little bit of water, a little bit of the rock itself. Okay, and look how fertile that rock is. Oh, it's so fertile. Okay, if you say so, StenoGaming. Now look at that screenshot there. That's very red. Well, I do hope that the Central Australia theme, which is what we're looking at there, will be very red indeed. There's no recommended LUT, and I found instead of using the realistic 1.2, using no LUT whatsoever was actually more red. So that's what I've gone with. Right, so here we are down at ground level. The roads are based on the road network in the area, local area. I don't know if the actual number of lanes is correct, but look how busy we are there. It's all busy. Obviously, highways would not work particularly well with this map. And I'm also guessing that the water allowance that's been popped in by Steno is for gameplay purposes. Look at the rock. Oh, and look at the jinky. We do have a little bit of jinky-janky going on this map. It's not horrific, but it is distracting. It's just a little bit. You wait. When we get around the other side of the rock, to the side of the rock, we will see a little bit. I found it entertaining anyway. We'll build up to it, shall we? Anyway, here we are, Australia. If you go for about 1,000 miles that direction, you reach the sea. Now we're going this way, and if you go for about 1,000 miles in that direction, oh, there's a roundabout. Ooh, now here we go. The roundabout, which has two-way traffic. Now, I'm sure that's based on the real thing, except for it just doesn't really look like it does it? I'm reckoning that's wrong. I'm guessing. Oh, look, jinky. I think it's going to be a drinking game today. Every time I say jinky, take a sip. Take a sip. Jinky. Yeah, there's a few. We still haven't reached the fun bit. Look at the rock. It's quite impressive. Quite impressive indeed. I'm guessing terrain party. I don't know for a fact. If we take a right... Oh, jinky there. Jinky. Okay. We're going to go the other way because there's no traffic. It's be nice and quiet down here. Nice and quiet. We can enjoy the peace and tranquility of encroaching weeds of Central Australia. So yeah, the Central Australia theme. I'm not quite sure why Uluru isn't red, as in the screenshot. gone around the tree. That tree should have been bulldozed. We should have been a little bit more. And no, let's ignore it. Let's not be mean. Okay, we're going to be nice today. We are going to be nice today because this is obviously a labour of love, and this although it looks like it was built in 5 minutes, I'm sure it wasn't. And the terrain party, of course, on the rock is always appreciated. Jinky just gone. We'll go around the other side of the rock, and then things start getting fun. Oh, Jinky! Jinky! Down here, intersection. No, we'll carry on. There's all the intersections are T-junctions. There's nothing fanciful about this. Central Australia, we're not going to have any fanciful junctions. Apart from this one. I'm not sure what all this is about. Once again, I'm guessing based on the real thing. I'm not criticising StenoGaming for this. I'm just... It's like a triangle about, sort of. Don't tell Hendrik. Okay, ready. Jinky. Subscribe. Jinky. Jinky. Subscribe. Jinky. Again. Across here. And Jinky. Oh, I'm having so much fun today. Oh, and another Jinky. Oh, man, this is a Jinky there, and a Jinky here, and a Jinky there, and a Jinky here. There's no Jankies. No, it's all Jinkies. There's Jinky. And then we'll bear around back towards where we started. Because who wants to go off into the outback? Another triangle about. Okay, lovely. Do you know what? There's no rail on this map, so I think at this point we'll pull up and have that asset review. Quirky time. Right, and off to Assetville for today's asset of the day, and it's Catherine's Gate, Braşov by Titan. Hopefully I've got Braşov right. Yeah. I mean, it's not specifically quirky. You can see this being used with the medieval walls. Beard Monkey, wasn't it? I think made the medieval walls. But yes, I could see this being used. I'm almost tempted to use it in my map build. I'm not going to, but I'm almost tempted to. I like it. It's very stylistic and also very European. When I say European, not UK European, it's like Central European or Russian European. I like it. It's very nice indeed. It's Catherine's Gate, Braşov. Have I got that right? Probably not. Sorry. By Titan, today's quirky and very quaint asset of the day. As we head off to Themington Island for one last visit to have a look at Ryebluffs Map Theme by Archelon with the Cornwallian LUT. Feel free to peruse the workshop and try this one out yourself, because I think it's just got a real rustic look to it. Right, not rustic though, is today's factoid of the day. In 1951, a psychic horse, yeah, I kid you not, a psychic horse called Lady Wonder directed police to the site of a missing child's body by tapping out her message on a giant typewriter with her nose. Now, I don't want to suggest that maybe the horse handler had anything to do with the abduction of this missing child. I don't want to suggest it, but I've got a funny feeling, as much as I believe in psychic horses, that the handler probably knew where the child was. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe not. Okay, there's no shipping route in Ayers Rock, Uluru, by StenoGaming. Not surprising, really, considering there really isn't any water, except for we have got a little pond of water just to get us started. Let's have a look at that pond of water, shall we? We come down here. We've got two little ponds. We've got this one with no water flow, and that one with no water flow. And if we have a look at the water sources, you'll see that basically, I think you'll be drawing from one and pumping into the other, unless you're going to be using custom assets, and I probably would be doing so on this map. Right, and that's it. Very, very green map. Look how green it is. It's lovely. Didn't know Australia was this green. Now we've got the obviously the jetty. Now maybe if this was a pleasure boating lake, I'm guessing that's what this lake is. And we come up here, but you can't really get onto the jetty really. It's not safe. I know it's closed down for a reason, but it just doesn't make any sense at that location, in that state right there. So I'm not buying into that, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. I wish I could, but I can't. Let's go out and explore the outback. And oh, it's lovely out here, lovely and green and lush. Let's sit underneath the tree because it's midday. I literally record at midday in these shows. We'll sit under here and enjoy the shade of the tree. It's beautiful, so lovely. Look, oh, just about make out the rock over there. Look up at the tree. What? Spiders? What do you mean spiders? I'm not sitting here if there are spiders. I'm getting up. I'm flying actually. How big was that spider? Okay, so this is it. This is Ayers Rock, hashtag Uluru or whatever. I'm liking the rock textures. The rock texture's not bad at all. Central Australian theme is what we're using, but I think it's just a bit too fertile for my liking. We have used fertile painting to paint the top of this. I think sand would be better. Do you think sand would be better? Let's use the sand, using obviously the theme that we were looking at, the Central Australian theme, and by using sand, it automatically looks better. Okay, let's switch to a redder theme as well, Al's Albedo theme, and that's a slightly redder theme as well. That's much better again. But the only thing that can make this even better, of course, is well, the whole area should really be desert. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the entire area with sand, give you a chance to vote. Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? This is how I think it should look. This is with the albedo theme and with sand over the entire map like that, and I think that looks a lot better. Took me about a minute to do, if that. Okay, so you've had your chance to vote. What we'll do is, to be fair, we will switch back to the original Ayers Rock Uluru. This is how StenoGaming left it, and I'll give this some marks. Aesthetically, it's not great, is it? I like the rock, so there's a star for that, but it's not a 3-star map for aesthetics, just a 2 for that. Thank you very much. Detailing is, well, there's not really much to say. There's not too much wrong with it apart from some jinky jankies, but it can't get 3 stars. It's 2 stars for detail. And as for gameplay potential, if you want to play a bland Australian map, maybe this is the one for you. We'll need to fix the theme and LUT, I guess, but other than that, I can't really go to 3 stars on this either. It's just 2 stars for gameplay. Ayers Rock Uluru by StenoGaming. If this is your sort of thing, do it. Play it. Have some fun. It's not for me personally, though, I'm afraid. But I am still going to come round and expect a Barbie and some tinnies, okay? Once I've saved up enough money for a plane ticket. Or I could walk. Yeah. Okay, well, thanks very much for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. There's a map to vote on the screen now, and of course join me tomorrow for the weekly Steam Weekly Chart Show, and of course Asset World, where I continue with my city build using the assets that you've seen this week, including that gate. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.